Best way to start a stream. Give me a couple seconds and I'll start it here. A little bit jamming out to the song. Can't lie. I'm gonna be opening up the chat right quick. Hey, Black Ninja. Did all 30 tournament battles? Yeah, tournaments is if you want. Let me go ahead and share this. I want to have a work message I need to read right quick too. Give me 1 second. I can't share this stuff, but I will just say, ooh, nice, from looking at it. It is work related. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, that is looking good. What's something I can't share? Stream announcements. Let me drop this one here. In Tim's Game Nights Discord, which I would also, I guess, recommend joining or recommend looking at. It's linked on our Discord, and I got another work message. Okay, there we go. There's just have some messages from my boss, so I definitely need to go ahead and kind of answer them. And then I'm kind of taking the day off, but I do want to just go ahead and get that out there for them. Okay, catching up on chat. Finished Primo's event. Yeah, I imagine getting that stuff later. Although, gosh, I'd also want to try out now. I wish you could replay Master events. I would love to replay some of these nodes with my modern team and see how easy or hard they are now. Get your Easter chick to 3 stars. I think I have mine at 3 or ready to be 3. Yeah, ready to be 3. Just need to get another 40 tiles, 90 to get to the 4 stars to move on, which, well, that would be important. And I do want to get to that, but there's kind of not a rush to really move on without being able to get to 4 stars. I might as well just sit on it like that. And I guess it looks like at this point I'm going to have to wait kind of the next round to be able to really do anything. Fitness goals to 7 stars, nice. I already finished the money bags. Unless there's another new money bags. So I need to go do those 2, which I will do now. Yeah, except these 2. which I mean I might could go for this one, but like, yeah, I mean I'm probably going to do some of the expedition at some point, but I will admit, chicken soup guy tiles aren't that priority. Wouldn't mind getting some more super wrestler tiles, get him up a little bit higher. Would like some of the new people, but honestly, I really just need the set. I mean, I think really getting the tiles aren't that important for the other people versus actually getting the node unlocked to be able to farm them and to get tiles that way. They're kind of expensive enough. Also, I realize. Let me go ahead and boost that about there. This thing felt kind of quiet. Maybe next time I have more gems, because I might do a node refresh here, but I would like to get some of these a little bit closer to maxed out. And I really don't have that many gems right now because I kind of spent them all on the early adopters one. There's really no reason to. I mean, I wasn't expecting this one to have gotten reworked. Like, I was maybe going to try to get these two characters from it, but I was going to save, and I'm curious to see what the next event is. I think no matter what next event, I'm probably going to have to somewhat save and maybe not really spend too many gems. I can see if I remember what they were. Yeah, I was like, okay, the collectible thing's not getting reworked. It was like, what? The Ninjago Brick Paste was the previous update. And then you had Classic Space. I felt like it was going to be at least one more before they had the next update. I just really didn't think they would come out with another update that quick. No real indication that the collectible one was getting reworked, so it's like, okay, yeah, let's not really worry about saving too much. Go ahead and get to Alan to, what did I get, 5 stars? Almost to 6 stars. I got Leo to... I got him unlocked and to 5 stars from that event, which I think is pretty good. I mean, we might have been nice for a little bit more for this one, but like also if I did have a little bit more, that just probably helped me get to the Easter Chick set. And maybe get to the Chili fan node, but like I wouldn't be able to have unlocked her if I had saved those gems, so no too big deal there. I think I like brought a couple more characters up to fully level 70. Leveled up the set one time, but did 2, but I had like a couple more off. Yeah, we're just going to save the amount and say need to bring the set up to 3 stars. I think I brought him up to 5. I think I had him at 4, waiting to be upgraded. Reaper, I know for sure I brought up. And then I think there was like one other person I brought up, don't really remember who. Oh, I think it was Corn. Corn brought 5 as well. And then just kind of, I think, put some gear into some different characters I use. Maybe finish you off and get at some point too. But yeah, it's just kind of nothing too major going on here, just getting some of those things up. And kind of the stuff I'm going to be working on for a bit is kind of just stuff, at least getting them up to like, maybe max out their like gear level. At least for some of these higher ones. Of course I have some of my anti-classic space figs in here, some of my classic space figs, Santa, because Santa's good, and then my spooky army figs, kind of like to work on some of them for a little bit, so like, hey, might as well. Yes. Zombie Gear 8, I think he's maybe just Gear 7. I think I remember doing that at one point. People were like, oh, it's a waste of them. I'm like, nobody else needs this stuff. I didn't bring him up fully to Gear 7. Okay, I thought I did. Maybe I'm thinking of yours. I don't know. It was something I think related to the Spooky All-Star event. Yeah, Leo and Alan are pretty good. You know, put a bunch of gear on some stuff with some more expensive gear, and I can keep better track of what I need to farm next. I hate how it doesn't, like, if you have enough for one piece, it shows you all of the people that need that piece is good. I think like a bunch of my people need like a pizza. I get Scully because I had the stuff to gear them. Nobody else really needed it, and I'm like, hey, sure, the Spooky Army is the stuff I'm working on, and like if nobody else needed his stuff, like, yeah, I'd slap it all on him. I think I had a couple of the pieces already made and some other things. It was just, I just had the stuff for him. Or her. Yeah. I don't know. I know they got some weird stuff going on with some of the names from some of the different people. Let's see, that was that. Although I think I do. My next one I think is going to be working on Gear 18 Santa. I just need a lot more of these pretzels. So there's also lots of people that need a, what is it? That need a, pizza. I think all of his stuff need a pizza. You need pizza there. Pizza here. More pizza. And I think some of my other, like, Imperial people needed a pizza too. So remember I was trying to find a gear piece and like a second campaign to farm, and it was just all from here. So many people need this pizza piece. It's ridiculous. Like, really. Give me something else. Honestly, she could take a piece. Oh wait, just take a craft piece. No, I'm not gonna do that. Holding off to another money bags for that. Also, I don't think it's like a really good piece either. I'm working on Chef just to finish him out. Brought him up here because, like, hey, he's still Gear 6. Some point I'm gonna go ahead and at least Gear 7 him. Like, I use him on any city node, and having him not having him so Gear 6 is probably why he's a little bit weaker for me. There's somebody to work on at some point. I mean, I can go ahead and bring him all up, but I'm gonna save that for a little money bags. Go ahead and bring him up. Yeah, I think I brought him up to like, well, I think I gave him like one piece, and I think it was already crafted or something like that. It's just one of these pieces I had, I believe. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him, bring him up. Oh, now he's just Gear 6. Yeah, I'll work to bring him up to Gear 7. Also, I'm still fairly confident there's going to be a city rework soon. So having city ready to go will probably be good. I feel like he won't be really one of them that's replaced. Although maybe, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, I feel like he's at least mid-tier for what city has. So I think a couple other things might get added, so like have a decent one of him. And first thing I'm gonna work on him. I've been working on Alan, but I've actually had problems focusing on Alan's. Assuming he doesn't just get super lucky with all of his revives. I've actually found it best to go for Andreas and Leo first. Going for Andreas really slows them down, gets them less healing and everything. I think it actually helps you out quite a bit removing him. With all the payback stuff you do too, Leo and Andreas get really kind of messed up as the match goes on. Also, I think with them being two of the more late game figs, more people have a good Alan, Reed, and Jens than they do a Leo and Andreas. So I think actually going for those two first is kind of a good idea, since they're kind of easier to kill off, and I think Andreas, without him, it really does hurt the team. No, granted, right now we're kind of doing pretty good going for him. Although there's one thing I would say that's pretty good about this team, is you do pretty decent, like, AoE type damage, well, not AoE damage, but like, with the payback and stuff, you're doing decent damage to the whole team. So you've got lots of damage spread out about everybody, and I think it actually kind of helps out pretty good, because you do, like, sometimes at the time I kill the one person, I'm like aiming for the other people are also dead. No, I think we are just gonna go ahead and go for Alan. He is actually pretty low, so let's go ahead and go for him. I do prefer, though, if I can actually get Santa's ultimate out before Jin's uses his ultimate. If you can do that, it does really good. Look, Jin's almost already dead without us ever targeting him. Alright, I really do like that with this team. I can't tell you really what part of this team actually does it, but I think some of it is non-such as like the broken passive and everything. I know there's a lot of kind of broken stuff going on in here. But yeah, I don't know, it is very... To be perfectly honest, I don't take any credit for actually having made this team. Somebody else made this team. Okay, so unfortunately Andreas is not coming back. This one might have turned south really quick. Like how he jumped and exploded to pieces. I like how this one's just going really well. Like, I thought this was one of my better classic space fights, and now it's just... Man, it's just going very south. Oh, the upper user login? I didn't notice that one will be. I don't really check general too much anymore. Hey, nice to have like decent-ish fig, though I wouldn't say no to some of the like newer stuff either. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this basic stuff, and then we're going to probably do like 10 to 15 battles of tournaments, target board, and then we'll move over to Project X Zonw, which is what the soundtrack is playing in the background. Yeah, the main Discord got an extra weird. It's I don't know. It's its own thing. Although I've heard apparently CX got muted, which was interesting. This is like the most main activity that's happened on there in a while. But let's go ahead and go back to tournaments. Hey, I can at least get 4th place. I want to do all the battles, which I kind of don't, but I might. Ooh, this is a good song. Well, I know there was some stuff with that, but the stuff for me that was a little bit more so with all the kind of creepy messages about Maria. I don't know. So it was kind of like no means no stuff. She does not want to come live with you and your parents. I applaud your persistence, but I think she has rejected that offer. I used to select, okay, we're just gonna go for whatever random thing it lets me select. So 25 minutes to 5 seconds trying to select a fig. Let's see what this song is from. I think this is Tekken. I know that this was a PXZ original. Here, let me. Well, I'll check it after I finish this battle. I do find it hysterical when he's invisible for his ultimate. Give me some, I'm gonna check what song that is. Oh no, just get out of here. I messed up the window. Oh, some rival schools. Okay, I have to go. I hate how you can minimize this and it doesn't actually re-maximize. You have to go back over here to the settings and turn back on full screen, while it should always stay full screen. Not this one. You want to go to actual tournaments. Yeah, he was definitely being, I don't know, a little bit of a creep. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, they weren't using that. Although they're probably just using like a little bit of a different team. Although I should have noticed that they weren't using Basil, but I guess I'm thinking, as soon as I combine Basil and Barnabas in my head, it's been a while since I really see Barnabas. Would like for him to maybe get the hot tag at some point. I feel like, I don't know, him being the master of the fire-breathing dragons, I feel like that would make sense. The timer continued after I won. Interesting. Glad to get a timeout for that. Got Christopher got a timeout for that. I think I am going to change up what my team is going to be like next week. Still using the anti-classic space team for my team in tournaments. Let's give it a little bit of a different fight. I don't think that team's particularly hard, and I think it would be pretty interesting to like fight against if you want using classic space, or maybe at least force you to change up to a different team. Just something a little bit different. Don't want to go like too try-hardy with it, but just give them hopefully a fun alternative to like the basic team. But I do want to try a little bit of a different team next week. So I don't know, I might even go back to my all-red team. I kind of want to do that at some point. Would really like to do a hot team, but I feel like really with that lacking Chili Soup, it's really not that great of a team. Okay, go ahead. I guess we'll go attack the loop. Well, actually, let's go and take out you. You do decent damage. Give me all those buffs. I guess we'll go and take you out. Why not? You managed to lower your health very quickly on your own, so I'll take that. I try to get some more healing to full. Let's do this, get Briggs' health back up a little bit. More health there. Okay, can you get all the way maxed back out? Yeah, I think some people have done this. Also, I think some of the stuff, or at least built a little bit lower stars. I think some people have kind of used a little bit of a budget team for that. Though I have seen some people, they have run in tournaments a couple of times. No, not tournaments, in arena. There is a team similar to that. Let's see. See if I can find them. Leaderboard? Okay, there's somewhere. Oh, that's the full one. But there's somebody else that has used a different one a bit. Interesting team here. I think probably this high up. Actually getting up high. Oh, they were at one point. They might have stopped. Here we go. Now, it was a little bit different than this one still. It's probably pretty high, but it was something like that. But I think it was like Willa, Basil, Grimhelmer, Malak, and maybe Scully or something like that. Maybe they had Slime on the team or something. Some like interesting spooky teams. I wouldn't even mind maybe like Spooky getting another fig or two now. Like it's been a little bit. All girls team, I'll take it. Oh, that's it. Hey, I see an all girls team and I'm just immediately go to attack them. Oh boy. According to the star number, I think this person doesn't have. Yeah, probably doesn't have. I mean, by my star numbers, I shouldn't have Malak either. He's got some anniversary stuff, which I'm super happy I was able to get him from the anniversary stuff. Kind of marks off that level of like something else to get, and it kind of makes it where I can just farm a little bit more of who's useful in that brick pace, which I kind of like. And I guess I'm still going to try to get to the point where I can get Malak. Then hey, just getting all those bigs started up will help anyways, but like, I like how it isn't going to be a thing I feel like I'm going to need to do to like, for completionist's sake, like it kind of has been. But yeah, they like go ahead and actually having him. Though weirdly, I guess we won't kill that. I do think I like controversial. I do think I like the format of the Malak event more than I have liked some of these recent events. Main thing being is at least a newer player might could get Wilhelma and Scully. They can at least reach those nodes and farm them. Though I mean, I think this one might be a little bit better than the Ninjago one with that. With actually being able to get to the Super Wrestler and well, previously, I guess they were not as much now. But the collectibles do at least have some other good figs on that first map. Go for this one. But I like how that one to me feels more newbie accessible. Also, I'll reach out once I finish this battle. I need to read that between chats. I would do it in here, but we do have limited time, so I don't want to do it. I mean, it shouldn't take too long to finish this fight. Just an off chance it does. Go ahead and just kick you a few times. But yeah, I kind of like that one a little bit better. I hate how everything for it was self-contained in there. And honestly, I think a better one, even than that, weirdly might be the Classic Space. I think Classic Space is really good. But I at least like how Classic Space is like a sub-tag. Maybe a sub-tag. I don't remember how far over it is. It was like a sub-tag, it's like a sub-tag. Was at least spread out across 3 separate events. I don't really like how they fully spread them out. 3? No, sorry, 2. 2 events, but you also have like a master store, and then you have like a regular store. I like how at least with them being spread out across different events like that, I feel like they are slightly more accessible because you don't have to wait for one event to be reran to get all of the figs for that team. Like all of the Ninjago stuff is now kind of locked to that one Ninjago event. And then of course now the collectible stuff is locked to one event. I guess also all the spooky army stuff, I mean besides like zombie bound, the counter, is locked to one event as well, though I like how that one was just spooky army, you didn't have all this other stuff also in there, it's a little bit easier to get to. But I kind of think Classic Space, because think about for the guide of in-game teams, this is also, since they haven't been enough, I think Classic Space is still maybe a better in-game team to shoot for, because you can at least get them from an All-Star and Master Store, one just regular campaign nodes, some other stores with Reed. Alan and Leo are both in the Blacktron event, which is a little bit harder to get through. And then Andreas is in the holiday break. So there's at least like 4 or 5 different means to get some of them from, which I think is a little bit better than some of the other ones. Let's see, catching back up on chat. According to the star, oh, we wrote that. You also worked on Honest because you think you need him for the Imperial. Yeah, I also need some stuff for the Imperial event. I'm looking forward to the Imperial event coming back. Gear 6 plus 1, nice. 5 stars with him, or still 4 stars? Might just be, I think he's still at 4 stars for me. It's just, I unlocked him recently, didn't level him up. Or star him up. I'm gonna try and play non-such as Node. I do want to try that Node out. Yeah, his node was definitely. Well, I say his node. I haven't done, I can't comment. I heard that it was a little complicated. His was going to be like now that some of my figs are like leveled up. And here's the honorary Ghostbusters team, which I like how too. The Ghostbusters team is mostly. Well, I guess some of these are 6 stars. He's still at 5. So they got it to the point where they can unlock Slimer, and I guess get another node of Slimer in. They kind of haven't really done too much else touching the Ghostbusters. I'm also, oh yeah, the Malak took me 15 attempts. Yeah, it definitely took a bit. I think it would have helped if I actually would have had my set leveled up to the point where he did bonus attacks and kind of maintenance stat got applied. I forgot that. I knew that was added into the kit somewhere. I thought it was in his kit and not in the set, because I would have upgraded that, and that probably would have made that a whole lot easier. I kind of wanted to retry it, but I know with the kind of little bit enough to Alan that knows got to get lots harder. I really want to waste limited event energy on that 5-day rerun to try doing it again. But I wouldn't mind if they do actually run that event again. Hey, I wouldn't say no to some like 5-day short reruns for anniversary of now and then. Also, I found a little spot that I missed when shaving earlier. Let's go ahead and start using one up. Let's go for you back there. But I will say, as weird as it might be to say, I'm kind of looking forward maybe to a Ghostbusters rerun. Though I'm kind of split, because one part of me wants it to be rerun, so I might spend at least one energy refresh on it a day to try to like finish them off and get close to getting some of that stuff to 5 stars. So kind of excited about maybe being able to get Slimer sometime soon, because then that would be really fun to go ahead and knock something off of my like to-do list. Though at the same time, I also wouldn't mind it being rebrand to not spend it all, just go ahead and do some loot up, if I just do loot, I wouldn't like getting anything else finished off. But just do that and save up gems for later. But there is a couple other events now with all the new stuff they've added in that I kind of want to farm and save up gems for, like, it wouldn't be soon, but whenever they rerun this event, we'd like to be able to spend some more gems on it. Might spend it a little bit in the holiday break rerun, whenever that comes out, so we can get another star level for Andreas and unlock the Santa node. Might spend a little bit more in there once I can actually farm Santa too, since you don't need too many pieces to go ahead and level him up, so I start him up. Okay, talk to you when you get back. But see, I'm looking for that. Imperials with the 2 anti-classic space figs being familiar with non-search and Ernest. Wouldn't mind getting both of them. Oh yeah, I tried a little bit of a different anti-classic space team. I heard some people recommend putting in Malak, so I tried to do that. It's a little bit of a different team to face. I mean, I know that's kind of a weaker team, probably easy to get through, but hey, something a little bit different. At least gives people some different teams to fight. Like this one down here, I felt like it might be kind of fun. But the anniversary is a neat one. Don't mind like a small rerun of that. Also, the best thing I think about the anniversary is it kind of does something I've been wanting them to do, which is we get to a point where we have lots of different events to be reran. And lots of the stuff has actually gotten like older and outdated enough where it's no longer really worth farming compared to other stuff. Like it might still be a good thing to farm from that event, but it makes that event kind of a little bit of a lesser one to be reran, since you have other events that have better figs in them that you'll probably kind of skip and save up for. But the anniversary kind of does away a little bit with that by putting in all of the stuff, like lots of the stuff from the past year, well I guess year 2 of the game, in that event. So you actually have a way to kind of farm it all without having to wait for a particular event to come back. Like I wouldn't mind maybe for some of the Imperial stuff to come back to get some of my Imperials up, but now I don't have to wait for the Imperial event to come back, so I can farm the Imperials in that event, but I can also farm Malak. I mean, I can farm Non-Search and Malak at the same time from the same event, instead of having to wait for the Malak event to come back and then the Imperial event to come back. And I think it's actually kind of a good thing, so you, in a way, could retire some of the old stuff that might not be as nice nowadays. Because, like, one thing about these games is they do make money off of selling new powerful stuff. Nothing inherently wrong with that, that's why some have so much power creep. But it's to the point where, like, I guess take Andreas and Santa out of the equation. Holiday Break, it's kind of a man event, like, okay, you have Santa. Not Santa, you have a Yeti. I guess the biggest example would be Alumni Days. You just have Basil. That's it. I mean, a couple other spooky figs, and then you get to other places now, but it's like that one's really dead. If you aren't going for Spooky Army, the Malak event's kind of worthless. The Ninjago stuff haven't taken off. Maybe if Classic Space gets enough, those 2 new Ninjago figs are. Those 2 new Ninjago figs might do better, but like right now there's not really a main reason to rerun them. The what was it? The Imperial event, I think its main purpose of it being rerun right now is Ernest and Non-Search are used on a team that beats Classic Space, which is like the most powerful team right now. I still think, I'm not sure about with the new collectibles, how they fully do against them, but like, most people don't really have those, so like it doesn't kind of really matter. But having the anniversary kind of eliminates that, and you might want to change it away from like anniversary or something. But it's just like, at that point, it becomes an event where you can get all of the stuff from the previous events without them having to pick and choose which event to then run stuff from. Which I think is a really smart idea, since that actually saves you from having kind of like dead months where like, okay, you need to rerun this event so people can get these like 3 exclusive characters. But nobody late game is going to really be spending on those characters, and I think that is a problem this game really has, especially with some of the power creep stuff, is some of the stuff becomes extra useless. So it's like there's not too much excitement with some of these events getting reran because there's like nothing to really get from them. I really would like to hit jumping up. There we go. Okay, got a couple turns in a row there. That was why I tried to block his abilities so he couldn't use like his healing ability. But he'd use it anyways. Okay, let's get some health back up. Okay, now catch back up in chat. If I only put Alan and Leo in the into the bags. I wouldn't mind actually buying some more bags again. Like that would definitely make the pass worth it. And I might get the pass again once I start getting a little bit more of a salary or something. I could maybe see spending again on that stuff. I mean, I think the game is at least getting to the point where they are at least releasing new stuff enough for it that I wouldn't feel too bad actually spending on it. Yeah, Classic Space Marine plays good. The Gens is farmable elsewhere. I think he's in the bags now too. I know there's some like different play. Like he's not as premium as he used to be. I probably won't buy a Vink bag. I probably might just buy some just straight up tiles or something for him. Yeah, you already have the stuff at 5 stars, so there's definitely no reason. I'm saying I just would do like one refresh whenever it came back. Stronger than Classic Space. Okay. Because I know they've had some stuff where they have, I think some people have beaten it, though I still wanted to see what it did in like trial, called it didn't. The one problem I had looking at it is Classic Space still has the ability to, just go ahead and spin a little bit on it, not resist debuff, but get debuff immunity on them when they do get a debuff, which I think hurts Chili Gill a lot, except for Kid. Though I'm not sure how strong the assist quality is. I mean, I've also just recently got to a 5-star corn, so I'm probably not like the best person to say how strong they are or are not on that. But I have wanted to actually, well, I guess of course I definitely wanted to test them, but have wanted to see a little bit more of a trial. The hard problem is too, the people who really can get the new costume thing are also the people who can run any other team they want in the game, but they spend. So it's really hard to judge based off of how they are doing, because they can run anything. So like, it's not like you had to, like you're forced to only use the collectibles. They can also swap to Classic Space. They can also swap to Spooky Army. They can probably swap to the new Ninjagos as well, so it is very like, I think harder to tell for somebody who's like super well and everything, because it doesn't matter to them too much what's meta, because they can just swap to anything for a moment's notice. But some of us more plebeians have to like spend a long time farming some of this stuff to be able to really use it. So we have to kind of commit a lot more to all we have like committed into. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a few of them, and she's gone. I was about to target her right afterwards. I still love how you can't see them, and I guess try to click on them, but I've loved how extra busy this has gotten. I love it. That's also just the fact that we've got lots more debuffs, buffs, and everything like that going around right now too. But I just think it's funny how like extra messy that screen has gotten. Let's send you to space. Goodbye. But yeah, I want to also talk about, and I'm also curious to get your opinion on this. Although we'll catch up on chat first. But what events you would like to have next month? Yeah, people like me and you definitely can't get the collectibles. So yeah, so for us, Classic Space is definitely still bad. They haven't enough it either. So like, hey, and I'm also running the like anti-Classic Space stuff. So like, hey, extra bonus for me. I don't think I saw anybody where I'm not like at the top of the shard either, though I am still in the soft launch shard, so lots of our people don't really play. Oh, well, I don't think we have like too many wells really in ours. Wish I could actually see what that last fig is over there. Can we like, get rid of that button? Hello? Oh, okay, I thought if I zoomed up and Jin? Not Jin. Alan, I think it looks a little bit white. So, if I move my head, maybe I can see around that button. But yeah, so nobody's rocking the new collectible stuff yet. They also want to kind of mess around with the new collectibles team, see how good Santa works in with it. Like use Mr. Gold on their city team because he is apparently also tagged city, which I thought was a little bit surprising to find out. Holiday Blake Alumni Days and Ghostbusters. Although, it's weird. I kind of want Ghostbusters too. But I kind of want Ghostbusters, so I don't feel really that big of a need to spend. Ooh, I love this song. What is this song again? Give me a second. Street Fighter Volcano Rim Stage. It was like Volcanic Rim Stage. This was a good song from that game. Ooh, interesting. But yeah. A lot of the game's in a weird state right now, but there is some stuff I'm kind of somewhat look forward to. Like, I do for sure wish these things would be structured differently. And I don't think it would be too big of a problem to allow some of the stuff to be more easily unlocked. Like, you don't have to make it where I can always use it in arena or whatever. But maybe I can at least use it in early stages, a quick expedition, test out those figs, start working on building a team, have something to look forward to or work towards much better than what they have right now. I think Santa was probably the best example of that, though I think also it helps that Santa is also, I wouldn't say broken, but he is definitely one of the better figs they have added. Like, being able to use him at like 2 stars. My confidence in the category of broken. Though granted, I think a lot of this stuff is more his utility than his actual strength, like being able to stun figs, put Disney on everybody, revive, heal block, stuff like that is useful no matter what your level is. It's like a good debuffer right there. Don't pop that one. But like, I really liked with him, well, one, they gave him to everybody. 10 tiles of him on 10 tile unlock was very generous. I do like how they are actually giving us some stuff now. Like, hey, we got 10 tiles for the set, so everybody got the set. Nice. I mean, I don't think we really used it, but hey, we at least got it unlocked. But I think something like that would be good. If I had the more stuff really for during the mind games, I could have got Cole unlocked. I was kind of split focus to go ahead and finishing off DigiJ at the time. But having Cole be a 65 tile unlock wasn't bad. I started at the set with 4 stars, so hey, even then it still wasn't like, probably wasn't getting him really. That still is a tough unlock, getting a set to 4 stars. One event. There we go. Hey, if that still happens, I feel like they should fix that. We know what exactly it is that does it, but it seems to happen fairly often. Like once every couple of days to me, which I feel like is more often than what it probably should be happening. Quickly go ahead and kill them off. But yeah, it's weird. The game's in a weird state. I don't exactly like the setup, but it is keeping me interested with some of the stuff. I think the biggest thing keeping me interested is adding in new stuff, and the new stuff isn't just classic space. They have gotten better at actually varying up content drops, which is a nice thing. Even if it isn't like that good. Drop rate suck, which Ghostbusters is all ready for the 6-star slime. Oh, Ghostbusters is ready for 6-star slime. Nice. We got to run part 2. Looks like you have to max out Brutus and Go-Go. Those completing the last node of book learning will help me stack up. Yeah, I think did that node with Headley back in the day. Just so I can get those extra scrolls and just profit, I guess, after a while. And you can use a decent bit of early. I mean, there's a little bit more variety now for Castle, but yeah, it's still probably going to be using lots of the early ones that's a little bit, lots more easy to get. From Barnabas from the campaigns and arena store, although you are getting Basil to 7 stars this time, you don't want to actually press the button. I will say, from my experience of using Basil at 7 stars, it's not that bad at actually having him at 7 stars. Granted, they're so far out of meta at this point. The reason you kept them at that thing is really no longer important, because like, oh well, it's easier from that. The new stuff kills him all the time anyways. Also, I think he's a little bit better off not dying than actually staying tank a little bit. But I just do think that is a little bit interesting personally. Because I think it might be at the point now where like it doesn't really matter too much. Although also I try to keep him alive, at least for my like Santa magical team. I tried to keep him alive for that team, mostly so he can keep on paying back and killing himself. I mean, he's pretty good as a tank without using him for like dying, like if I guess like you at least supposed to do. I think he does work decently well outside of that. Okay, I got you stunned. I guess we'll stun you. I'll try to at least stun you so maybe you won't haunt up. Let's go do that one, attack this, and now we'll read that next message. I mean, I probably could go ahead and do this one without even having to play it manually, but I just don't want off chance to decide to do his ultimate and try to kill all my people. Let's go and do this one. There we go. I hate how that hits him and stealths him. Well, we defeat most of them. Excellent. Yeah, I think we finished this off on full health, maybe? Also, I might put the fan on in a second, too. And we're going to turn the fan on right quick. You only have Ghost and York maxed. Rather not from Verda. Your Verda's not still decently like. I still think she would have been better to have been a more iconic figure, like Forest Man, not a one-off princess in a little bit of a bigger set that I don't know if anybody really remembers that she was a part of. I own that set and I didn't know I owned Verda. But I get they were trying to go for a little bit more diversity. There's better diversity figures they could have like went for than her. I don't really think she's that good of a kingdom representative. But that's just me personally. Brutus, as I think a still decently stepped on fig. I'm not saying that. It's meant so far away from him. But like. His kit, I think, is actually pretty good. At least early days kit. Like, I think there's like, if he doesn't call you to assist, he removes a like debuff off of you. I mean, nowadays they probably like remove all debuffs that he calls you to assist for like 350% damage. So it is a little bit old at this point. But like, I don't think it's really a bad kit, and his putting taunt on people is really useful. Sucks well controlled by the AI, but like controlled by a player, he is, I think, a still really good figure. We'll definitely still buff next time. Well, I just want to kill everybody with this. I don't know, these robots might do the job. Who knows? Yep. But yeah, Brutus is a good one. Definitely recommend getting him maxed out. The voter definitely isn't the greatest. I got pink. Pink to what? That's a tutu cool. Just a little walk message. The one thing I will at least give tournaments is I do like streaming during tournaments. I do think streaming while playing tournaments and talking works out. Well, I think it works out a little bit better than Rick's Tradition. Kind of. The Rick's Tradition also works. You just kind of have to like, I don't know, it's just a weird date for me. I guess like Thursdays is my work meeting night, so like I don't do any streaming on that night typically. If it was on another night when you had like all the maps, I might do a little bit more run-throughs of tournaments. But that's kind of the main reason. But see, we're talking about the different Rick paces. Can I select the people person behind you? There we go. Let me see how I can do with that. But, I'm a little bit split. I think Ghostbusters, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit closer with them. And I would probably use them as like a mostly saving, sort of event that's being ran. Like, I probably wouldn't go too heavily into them. With Trial Sorcery, like, depending on when it would be ran and like maybe what's coming afterwards, I could see myself spending 0 gems on that event and just kind of running through. Oh boy, I almost killed my ally. Let's go ahead and see if we can heal you back up a little bit. Or maybe just go ahead and kill him. Dang it. Yeah, I need to focus a little bit more on this one. Oh, maybe this might clear some stuff out for me. I'll take that. Okay. Excellent. I still don't want to kill my Alan. And we go again. And he hits everybody else again? Nope, okay. You know, let me go ahead and kill you off. You don't kill them back up, so I can maybe kill them next time. But yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind Ghostbusters maybe for that. But I really would love Ghostbusters to get rolled into a different event, like they did with Anniversary. Just stick me the Ghostbusters stuff and like the Anniversary stuff, so I can mostly skip it, or maybe get it with better drop rates or something, or while farming something else. Just, I feel like there is probably a good way to do that. Oh my gosh, you got a kill. He did 47 damage. 47 damage. So 27. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do with Ghostbusters. I really wish that one got kind of retired. But I get with that being licensed, it's probably a little bit harder to roll that into another event. But, I wouldn't mind it, like, kind of going away. Probably fine take on this team. You have enough with 7 stars. You didn't use the Arena Soul for Brutus. Yeah, I was kind of a little bit sad when they did a Brooks Tradition. It could have been there. Like, I wasn't too disappointed by it. but it did make me feel a little bit bad after having farmed him for a decent bit in the arena store. I don't really regret doing that. I've still got really good use out of him, and I did really enjoy my time using Brutus on the team. Wouldn't mind maybe the King's 14 coming back somehow. I feel like if it did come back, he would still probably be on the team somehow. I mean, maybe he'd go away, but with the team all kind of being about payback and other stuff, I feel like he would still probably remain on the team. Maybe, or better definitely be replaced. I feel like they'd do some major buffs to make her like updated. And then I don't know about Gogo or Barnabas, which of those might be the other one replaced. I feel like you'd get at least one new tank. Magister would probably stay on the team. I'd say probably a new tank and like a new attacker. The team doesn't really have an attack, I guess, besides Brother, but she's a little bit weak. And maybe they can use a new tank because they have 2 other tanks right now. It's kind of more of a tanky focused team, so that would probably work out. The Ghostbusters event would just give you a gem haul, which I'd be super happy about. I wouldn't mind. There's apparently in the files 3 more colors. Yeah, 3 more colors of energy. We have, I think, like there were 3 primary colors right now. There's also an orange, a green, and a purple energy. I also wouldn't be against running like 2 brick pastes at one time. Might be kind of hard when you get 2 good ones at one time, but hey, you could at least just be doing some basic farming in the ones you don't care about, and then do some basic farming in the ones you don't care about, and maybe like focus on the one that you do spend your gems on back a bit instead of the other, but you get like some extra resources and stuff from each. Like the new Ninjago stuff I would love to get, but it's not meta enough, and I'm not like too big of a Ninjago fan. I probably wouldn't really use them too much. So I would probably use Misaka. I'll try to make some kind of a Gamma Army team. I really do want to make one of those, and she would maybe work on that. But I don't really feel too much like spending on that event because it's just like they're not that useful. I feel like there's maybe 4 other teams you can go for that are more meta than like a full new Ninjago team. Which nothing is wrong about going for stuff that isn't like the most meta. I think that's the problem with some people. They have like this stuff isn't meta, they don't go for it. So I think it's kind of a little bit of a lame way to approach some games. I mean, that makes it a little. That's why some of the stuff gets so power trip. Is because if it's not the next meta, people won't go for it. So they have to release new stuff that's always a new meta. But like that one, I probably wouldn't go for as much as maybe some of these other events. But if you had that one running at the same time as another event, I can still at least farm the stuff on there. At least just like loot the set tile node, and work on getting that one up there so that I can actually start looting coal and then work towards Sako. But I could do that without having to like spend on it to make a bit of that anyways. But then I can also still do an event maybe that I would actually want to do, which I think would be really nice. So that's what I do kind of hate now. If you do get an event that you don't really want to do, that's like Ghostbusters, I might not be the most excited to do Ghostbusters if it returns. I can at least still kind of do something a little bit more so than just kind of sit there and wait, which is kind of what I would be doing otherwise, which isn't too particularly fun, just to sit there and just kind of like hold up gems and just log in. Especially because the Ghostbusters kind of last like 2 weeks. It's not like those are one of the shorter, like almost week-long event reruns. They get like a full 2 weeks, it seems like, every time they rerun. But moving aside now, who would I like to see get rerun is definitely Holiday Break. I mean, it's been Christmas since we last had that one. I feel like it's been long enough to probably get a second run of it in. Would love to be able to farm Andreas more naturally. So let's get that. Would hopefully maybe be able to get to the Santa node too, at least like get to the end of that brick pace, which I think would be kind of fun, and that's kind of finishing one off. And Imperials, I feel like it's been a little bit since we had Imperials. And Imperials are a little bit more meta now with Non-Search and Ernest, so having them be rerun I think would be kind of nice. And I feel like it's been a decent bit since we last ran those. I also would say maybe no to like an Ninjago rerun, but that's kind of decent, just to like work some of that stuff. Of course, anything else that's like decent, I wouldn't mind. Definitely no to the Classic Space one, that's been pretty recent. Alumni Days, I wouldn't exactly say no to, but Alumni Days, besides Basil, there's not really a reason to run that one. I think that's the one I'd like to see either get updated to add something else into it, or see that one get rolled into some other event, maybe like Malak one. But yeah, I guess I'd probably say like Imperials and Holiday Break would probably be the two I would want to see maybe rerun. And then I feel like we're probably going to be getting a city update next. Could be entirely wrong about that, but I feel like they're going to go for city, and it's going to be city mixed with like the new hot characters or some updates, and some characters are going to become hot. So that one might even be like even one more rework off, one more update off. But I feel like we're going to be getting a city/hot thing sometime soon. I feel like maybe city a little bit before hot, because hot might get some characters in it that are outside of city. But I feel like the hot stuff is probably going to happen. Although, hey, I could also see this would be a little bit out there. But I wouldn't put it past them to release hot and maybe put it into the holiday break, so you have like Christmas and winter stuff, but you also have the hot fix in there. So it's like, well, you have cold, but now this holiday break is heating up, and the new hot figs are here. That would be kind of a weird one to do it, but like otherwise, I mean, I guess it's still like people can still like work on maxing out Santa, and it would be nice to know they have like another rerun, or the first rerun they'll get like more Andreas from it. But weirdly, I feel like that's one of the events where the most people probably have a lot of the stuff from. So updating that one, I almost feel like could make sense. Moving that taunt from up. There we go. We go ahead and kill him. Drop this, kill both. No, still didn't kill both of them. There we go. And then you kill both of them and hit somebody else. Good job. Now we'll catch up on chat here in a second. But yeah, I think those are probably the ones I don't want to get rerun. Like, I wouldn't say no to like the Ninjago. I probably wouldn't like spend really anything on it, though. I guess I just think we work more on percent, so like spending doesn't really matter. Well, it doesn't matter like too much for that one. But I do feel like that one is a little bit too soon to get reran. Because I do want to be fair. And then I guess also Ghostbusters maybe, but I kind of wish Ghostbusters could be run at the same time as another thing. Let me just like farm with like the basic energy I get from that event. Don't let me Like, I'm not going to really be spending on that event. Even though I wouldn't mind actually finishing that event off. Yeah, ninjas aren't better than space. See, I'm catching up on chat. Create difficult energy. Go-Go and Barnabas are already good. I feel like Go-Go and Barnabas are decent. Like, they're not decent compared to like the new stuff, but they were, I think, in a like good place early on. They were like decently enough strong, had an interesting enough kit and fit their roles. I think, of course, that team that would be better needs some like better stuff, and you would need to do a little bit more than just like update the kit. Probably throw in a couple of new figs. I feel like one of those two would get replaced. I feel like if you're going to update the King's Court team, you at least add in one new tank category fig, maybe like support tank or whatever. But somebody else would be doing some taunting, I feel like would be in there. I hate how low my Leo already is. I'm kind of watching this closely. As much as you love Cole, it really isn't worth it. Ninjas aren't even better than space. I think that is like a big problem you do have with lots of this stuff. Is like a lot of their goodness is like how do they compare against space. I would like to see how they maybe fare against some other teams that aren't space. Like how does the new Ninjago stuff compare maybe against the new collectible stuff? Maybe that might work out. Maybe the meta a little bit more circular. Like this team beats this team, and that team beats that team, stuff like that. I felt like maybe that could work. No, it's still like giving Sako, Iron Dragon Coco. You always hated the Ghostbusters event. The drop rates are awful. But to get Slimer to like the 6th run, yeah, that's just such a bad one. 10 is 3 stars. You do want to get non-such past 3 stars because you want to have access to him. He kind of works at 3 stars. It's not really that great. He is definitely the weak link. I'm definitely looking forward to bringing him up to 4 stars. But is he like 6 tiles away? He's 5 tiles away, so like I can bring him up soon. I'm looking forward to bringing him up soon and make him a little bit stronger, so that's a little bit harder for that team to get. I think that's my main weakness right now, is how easy it is for most of the figs on this team to get killed by any like decently leveled classic space stuff. Like if I had these things leveled up a lot more or starred up a lot more, I think it would be a lot easier for me to get through some of these things, which I would love to do, just in case space gets snuffed. The Imperials get reran 2. I don't think I think sometimes they just can lose connection. Yeah, they're very efficient in early game Go-Go and Barnabas, which I do like. I don't know how I would exactly buff them for later game use without adding in something that was like, if a new fig they added in buffs them, kind of like Super Wrestler, the Easter chick said, I think, if I remember correctly, boost, who is it? Boost like Chicken Soup Guy, like they don't actually, Chicken Soup Guy didn't get a buff, but some of the new stuff buffs him to make him like extra usable. I think something like that might work, because I wouldn't want to make them too extra strong. Early game might be like too tedious, but like they are at a good place early game. But I would like to see that team come back in maybe at some point for late game, and maybe add in like a collectible or something. Like I would like to see King's Court come back in, but not just all them not just adding in new castle figs. I think would be cool. Maybe one of the new figs, like I said, is collectible, but you might even have it be like, oh, it's an alien queen and she's King's Court, or she's in an alien court or something. That might be a little bit more out there, but there is like a couple figs that might could work for that sort of tag. I think that might would be kind of interesting if you had like a King's Court team and one of them was an alien or something. But just something where it's not just like, as much as I like King's Court, I would like to maybe see it branched out a little bit and not just all beat castle stuff. Have a little bit more variety in there. Okay, go and keep on healing. Getting that damage up there with that extra star level. For the thumb Cole, Cole you need to set 4 stars, which is just tedious. 10 tiles for passing the node. Finally reached 50 bricks events achievement. Excellent. I know I think I'm like a decent ways off of that. I think my problem is I can sit down and do a little bit of Brixpedition. I never like fully completing out Brixpedition. It just kind of takes enough time. And I don't know, I just kind of get bored after like 2 waves or 3, like 2 or 3 maps of it. Like, I've kind of done my fill of it. Let's see, that's something else I was going to talk about. Some maybe related to some other events or something. But like, I think if they did change a little bit how they release new stuff, it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I guess it is kind of neat having some new sets, though it is kind of bad some of the new sets are just kind of like the best ones-ish. I mean, I guess if you get them, they'll probably be like the best ones for them. The only thing I think, I kind of wish some of them might be a little bit more for like some particular sub-tags. It's kind of just a little bit best of everything. Like, I feel like if they got a new pilot set, it would probably be good for Imperials and Buccaneers. I guess there's nothing too necessarily wrong with it, because it has been a while since we have gotten new sets. They kind of do how they all like lock these events or whatever. I don't know who much would be a better way to do it than besides adding in like maybe new campaign nodes. No, it's like new campaign nodes anyways. But if they did keep it like this sort of format, which I feel like we're probably going to see for a decent while, at least given how many like half-finished sets there were in the files. Like, I feel like there's probably a lots of stuff they can kind of like quickly milk. Like, they don't have to like fully make a whole new set to put in new sets into the game. Not saying that's a problem. It's just I think that is probably a smart way to do it. I would love it if they had lower unlock stuff. Like, I do think if they had it where maybe you start off maybe needing to get the set. Okay, sure, not anything too big there. But after you get the set, maybe the first fig, I would love if they were like a 2-star unlock. But hey, even if you kept it at a 3-star, I think would still not be too bad. Just probably lower the set requirement to 3 stars. 3 stars isn't that bad to get to. I'm gonna hang up, do some of these, why not? But I feel like if you change the big requirement to, the set requirement to 3 stars, 2 stars probably ideal. But then you might at least have some people a lot easier get there and be able to unlock that big, and probably have that big requirement either just be 3 stars or 4 stars. I guess probably 4 stars if you have them unlock at 3 stars, but then you at least can get that big next big early. Maybe even have them at 3 stars too, or have them maybe a 4-star unlock. But maybe even then, just even have the set just be at 4 stars. I think the problem is you almost have to, I guess, not max out the stuff beforehand, because the 5 stars isn't a maxed out thing. It just is a set. But I feel like a problem they do have is to get to the next set of stuff, you kind of have to complete the stuff before it. And I think that is a little bit more. I think it's maybe they're trying to get you to spend gems on refreshing the nodes, but I kind of almost... I like when you get back to an event. Okay. Oh, it's a different thing. Nobody does that for me on Allen. Twice so far today that does happen. But, my thing with that would be, kind of like it with the event reruns. And you have like 4 different things maybe to farm from that event. And you just aren't sure which one maybe to go for first. So there's like 4 things you would like to get. Maybe 2 of them you want to get more than the others. But like there's some options there. So you can come back and you can farm all of them. But kind of right now, at least to reach the end of it, I guess I'm going to ignore that fig. You apparently can't hit ghosts at all. There's like not really much that you've already completed the set. You already got the other happened twice this one battle. You've already got the second fig. Oh, sorry, the first fig to 5 stars. I mean, you haven't maxed them out yet. But I mean, I guess you can go back and forth in farming more tiles for that one and farming more tiles for the one you just got to. But it is a little bit weird to me. I think it does take away some of the fun of like getting through an event and then being able to go back and just kind of farm who you want from it. I would love some more changes like that where it's a little bit easier to get all the stuff unlocked, and then it becomes about farming it next couple of times to get smooth rare. Also, I'm gonna let my team order this one, but they should be good. I am going to catch up on chat. We have to continue because... Oh, it's about Expedition. Because it's good to have all the free-to-play figs ready for 7 stars, even if they're farmable elsewhere. You never know when they may be required for a new event. Yeah, you never know when they might just say, hey, you need to have like a 7-star Trent. But there is some interesting synergy-ish. Or something, if I remember correctly, built into the kit for Mr. Gold to work with Trent, which is an interesting little addition in there, in my opinion. So buying them in the shop is good. Shortcuts in case the event is coming back too soon. I think the only thing for me is I think I have most of these stuff that you can actually buy, other than like the exclusive figs, and I think most of those are maxed for me. I have like 1 or 2. That's also why I'm buying Yuppie from that rank 5, excellent. That's why I'm buying Yuppie from the guild shop. They have like really nothing else in there. I think everything else I like maxed out. I'm like, hey, I'll skip farming his node so I can just like buy him in there. I'm like passively gaining stuff. This should be another interesting team to just auto. So it's good to hold in advance. Also, lots of real figs still need apples. You're still farming gems, so you think retiring from bricks might slow down my master farms. So don't have Hiker, E, Highwayman, and Demo Max. Interesting. Hiker was one that got maxed pretty early, and also like the set pools and everything. Although I guess that's why I was still even using Hiker. He was still like a good late game fig to have on a pirate team at the time, in my opinion. At least back in the early days when I was still, I still play now. But back in those early days, when I got kind of late game, Hiker was still a fairly decent one. I think the only one from that list I don't have max is Demo. I think Highwayman's max now. Just need to get some more tiles for them. Or maybe I did max out Demo them. Although I think we stopped playing when they already increased the early game. Gosh, that was also like during like COVID lockdown and everything. So like all the updates really slowed down. They got very slow for like releasing new stuff. Like once they added in like new stuff, Hiker definitely became like less useful But like early games, gosh, like there wasn't like too many, or most of the options that people use now didn't exist in the early days of the game, which was such an interesting thing to just like not use any of those things. Like one of these things was out. I guess not everybody I'm fighting right now, because actually at that point you need to have access to Basil. You can get Willa, but Basil's event hasn't unlocked yet. I think it didn't come to like summertime, like June or July-ish, maybe even August. I think it may be replaced when they were supposed to be doing the Ghostbusters, and of course they didn't have Ghosts either. Oh boy, fun times. I don't know why, but when you try to say Haka, it comes out as Haka. Yeah. Yeah, it did. I thought I had maximized. I couldn't remember if I had more tiles. I think I bought him from Arena Store, maybe, or whatever store he was in. I was like, I don't have him max. I'll go ahead and buy him. I'm buying nothing else from here. Might as well just go ahead and buy tiles of this fig. Let's go with this one. The website has auto-generated subtitles. Ooh, neat. Brick Store, okay. I don't think I bought him from Brick Store, because the Brick Store... Maybe I did. No, I don't think I bought him from Brick Store, because I've been buying, I'm mostly focused on buying, paint from Brick Store. Although, I will say, if I remember correctly, I think I maybe did actually farm his node. Because there was, I think, a gear piece I needed from his node. Though I also think, if I remember correctly, that was maybe during the... That was a waste there. I think that was maybe also during the time of, when we had like some double drops for a bit. Like one of the events got delayed or something. So I farmed lots of tiles during that time for whatever figs I was looking at maybe farming with like double drop rates for them. So I'm like, sure, let's focus on the ones I don't have right now then, so if we can get like double the rewards for it. Man, I wasn't expecting that to one-shot him. Let me see if I can one-shot him, but I didn't think that was gonna like kill him. I thought maybe it would do decent damage, but not kill him that strong. I will take that though. But yeah, it is weird to me, the state the game is in. Because some of these new releases haven't been like that great. The anniversary event I think really also helped redo my interest so that would actually get lots more things unlocked and like upgrade them a decent bit, which is always good. I mean, these games need to do something to keep you interested. Especially with them adding in all these like new shiny things. Why should I care about the old shiny stuff if that old shiny stuff's now outdated? But I do like some of the new things they have released. Finally getting Pole is neat. Masako, I like her as a fig. I think she's an interesting addition. Something a little bit different. Something different besides Classic Space 2. Sander was nice, something else different from Classic Space. He kind of fit with a little bit of a different chill fig. And yeah, I am very tempted to try this team out. Might save that one for last though. Yeah, I'll go fight you. But I like that one. I like these new collectibles. The fact that they released this also a lot quicker is kind of interesting to me. Spooky Army was a weird release. I have like a little bit of a love-hate thing for it, but hey, I'll at least give it props for being something I'm more interested in than Classic Space. It was something different, so that was always good. Let me go hit you with that so you don't heal. AoE with this. Okay, so hits me even though he's supposed to be stunned. I'm going to hit her with that. I'm going to hit you with this, so you stay there even longer. Hit him. this here. If you get hit. Yeah, we're still make buff. But yeah, I'm happy they are releasing stuff. I should take over that. I'm happy they are releasing stuff a lot faster now. I think the speed of releasing new stuff has got me a lot more interested. The game feels like it's in a better state now that they actually are releasing stuff at a decent pace. And it's a little bit more varied, so it has more of a chance of being something I might be interested in. Well, heck, even releasing something I'm not interested in is still at least kind of good, because it gives me like a little bit of a downtime. He's been stunned this whole time for him. I'm gonna leave him stunned too. He's gonna watch the wiggle as this whole pirate crew dies. Gets killed with the space people. People that wiggle, man. I think if I do that, I will actually kill him. I want to make him watch. That shouldn't go. There we go. Kill with a spaceship. Still, whatever buffs he doesn't have, heal us back up. And then drop the big one on him. There we go. That's not cruel or anything. But yeah, even if they did release stuff I might not be interested in, it would still at least be interesting because they released something new. And if it's not like a couple updates back to back with just being kind of focused on classic space, I think I would be fairly, at least somewhat still interested, because it wouldn't just be all the same stuff. Because if you actually throw in some variety, that team also seemed like might be a fun one. Yeah, let's try it. You throw in some variety, you're gonna keep me a lot more interested. Like, you don't always have to release stuff I'm interested in. They're like, hey, feel like a whole year without releasing anything I'm interested in. That's not gonna be a good sign for my interest in the game, but like, you at least releasing stuff. At least the game staying with having content will be a good thing. So you go for that. Drop one of these. Santa's doing the Santa wiggle. Gonna wiggle woggle. I don't want to go for Yuppie though, because I think he has a better revive than Santa does. No, it's doing as much damage as I thought we were going to do there. Nope. Hope that was beginning with no revive. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell those buffs. And we just all resisted his debuffs there, which is the power, in my opinion, of Classic Space. Or what I would say is probably the main thing for Classic Space. I'm a bit surprised it gets his ultimate first. But it did nothing. Like, that basically did nothing. And let's use my version of it. But maybe his gen's really weak, I don't know. I feel like maybe he was weak and he had fear. He's only 5 stars, yeah, no, not the strongest. An overworked. And he was overworked. Move all those buffs to you. Because it's cool that Santa is... He is a little bit of his liability at low stars, so he is kind of easy to kill. And he's gone. I'm gonna take all those, thank you. No more healing. You weren't expecting this song to pop up, did you? Is this Space Channel 5, I think? I'm gonna see what song this is. I am very interested. Give me something. Oh, wait for something to spawn. Let me catch back up and share. What's the thing in the bookstore is Hank and Dojo, more or less. Like on relics, you better not retire from bricks. 10 minutes of my life, you can just auto. It is definitely easier now that I have plastic space. I can just kind of do that. Though I wish it was easier to get to like the next map, and you could just kind of a little bit more auto it. You got PS5, neat. What's a good way to be caught up? Here's some characters. That is the sad thing, the kind of more pay to win. I hope I actually got that at some point. Yeah, so that should be right. Oh, this was Jumeria. Of course this is Jumeria. Curiosity and the Cat is the name of this song. That would be why it's only from this game. It's not the other one. Jumeria is not played. I think Jumeria was just anime, weirdly. Like, I don't remember if it even was actually even a game, so I was still kind of shocked it was got put in here. But the thing I will give them credit is with the release of new stuff. I feel like the game is at least doing better. Like, I feel like it maybe has a little bit better of a chance to live. Well, do spend on the new stuff, and I guess that's how they have to keep it open. Yeah, I guess I'd have to wait till like next anniversary to really be able to do anything, which I don't know, kind of sucks. But hey, I guess I can live with it. As we keep it going, like as long as they still at least have some interesting stuff. Well, I guess I'll stick with that. As long as they at least still keep something that keeps me interested, I can probably live with that. Okay, so her passive has been blocked, which is good. We go ahead and hit everybody with that. We'll want to go try. Oh my gosh, you already have the ultimate ready? Yes, let's go and pop it. Not gonna do that good at an ultimate. Oh, good time to do an ultimate for sure. Ow. And he's gone. Emergency healing stuff, activate. And let's go and do this and get some healing. What was I going to say? Yeah, as long as I think they do release a couple, like a Wu's just dead without me even be like prioritizing trying to kill them. But as long as some of the stuff they release along the way is stuff I would maybe at some point like to actually try getting, like stuff I might be interested in, I can at least probably ride out the like pay-to-win-ish stuff in the meantime. Although there's also interest in being on like the beta shard, because not everybody here still really kind of plays. And you don't have like, I don't know if we have like any wells really left in this shard. Super like mega wells. So it's kind of interesting, definitely that kind of helps. But yeah, as long as there is at least some stuff every now and then I might be interested in working towards, I'll still probably stick around. I have at least gotten more fun of doing streams of this. It is kind of fun to just kind of sit here and like chit chat about some of this stuff. And I guess also some like Lego stuff in general. But it does give me kind of a place to talk about Lego related things. I'm gonna try some that a little bit. I don't want to just do another pirate team, though I might only have just pirate teams kind of left. Pirates or Plastic Space. An interesting Plastic Space team right here. This team actually scares me. As stupid as it is. Which we will find though. And definitely gonna heal up you. I'm gonna heal up everybody. I have noticed some teams like this can actually one-shot some of my classic space figs, which is a little bit scary. Which also reminds me, we need to go ahead and swap over. That was the last song of the playlist. Second song? Yeah, this is the second song. First one's decent, it's just, I don't know, not moody, but more dramatic than I might would say. Best for this particular stream. Also, I will get to chat again after I feel comfortable with beating this one. Go ahead and move it on. Okay, just want to get him out of there since he is kind of the main source of damage. And that will give me all her pep, which is good. That wasn't much damage. But yeah, as long as they kind of keep having some interesting stuff come out every now and then, I can see myself sticking around, at least for kind of like a little bit of long haul-ish. Would definitely... I do wish I could make some more content more easily for some of the other games I play as well. Like, I would love to do more Godzilla Battle Line stuff. I missed when I was able to actually stream that on here. So I might at some point, once work kind of catches on, do more stuff about being able to actually hook up my phone and play and like streaming stuff off of it. Wouldn't mind doing that. They'll do a couple other games every now and then, although work catches up more, I won't have like as much free time to do some of these various things. But hey, it is what it is. So we can still at least maybe do some like Saturday streams. Like I will say, what I will give tournaments is I do like having all the tournaments available on like Saturday, and I can do like a long stream. Saturday or Sunday, great day in my opinion to do a stream. I kind of wish they could change when Expedition ended, so I could have like all 7 maps right now. I don't think I have 7 maps. I think I just have like the first map on Saturday. I think it ends on Friday or something like that. So I do want to check that right quick. Like if I had more of that I could do, I could see myself getting through a bunch of this, just kind of sitting here and talking. Do you have anything? No, I have nothing to loop that together. But you want to catch up a little bit on this. Yeah, got that little crash there. We got the difficulty for the collectibles journey got reduced, which is also nice. I was afraid the collectibles journey was going to be as like taxing as it used to be, which was not frustrating, but I was going to be extra frustrated if I needed to have like the other 2 figs maxed already, and there were going to be some like extra challenging notes. Some of the requirements of who you had to use was also a little bit tough. You couldn't work on yours too much, yeah, which was just really... It was kind of weird getting to those later nodes in the Saturday. Like, I know it's like, although also it kind of depends on what time zone you're in, because it does like that. Gosh, what was the exact time it ends? 16 hours from now. I need a few more wins, and I can have a guaranteed lock-in at 4th. Yeah, let's go with this team. Why not? Famous last words. But yeah, I don't know. It is, as much as I dislike tournaments, I do like coming in here and just doing some battles and other things. I think the thing that maybe bothers me a little bit more with Big Fish, super minor thing, is I hate it when you get to one of those nodes that forces you to use a certain type of fig, and then you have to go back and rebuild your team afterwards or whatever, or you can't just like auto it. Like, you can kind of auto a lot of Expedition without paying attention, but when you meet one of those things, it's like, okay, I actually have to pay attention now because I'm using like castle and collectible, so I'm having to use like a super weird, different sort of team. So go ahead and pop that on down. I need to go ahead and kill Yuppie first, really. I am looking forward to stealing the buff at some point soon. I want to let them get a couple more like paybacks and like taunts and other stuff like that on before I really start stealing all this stuff. Go try to clear all of those. And we'll just mess with him, I guess, in the meantime. Basically waiting for a Super Wrestler to get his taunt going. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind actually having that payback. Is he actually kind of low? I mean, he is kind of low. Let me just go ahead and do that. We didn't take it. So I'm hoping we do that to reduce his temp. Interesting time for him to go with his taunt there. I mean, I guess he can still give us the stun from paybacking us, but I don't do much damage at all. And he's gone. Go ahead and remove a whole bunch of these. Oh, also I'll say, I think with this update what also gets me excited, and it's not too much new, but I like how they did add in at least a newer fig with chili costume. Playing, I think, I don't know, her name's still weird to me. But I like how they did actually add in somebody new with that, because I have been wanting them to add in some newer stuff. I know this is Lego Legacy, but like add in something for like the younger fans or newer fans, maybe get them into the game. If you're somebody who's like under 15, are you gonna have the biggest care for Classic Space, or maybe even like the Space that came like 2 things after Classic Space or whatever? I mean, Classic Space might be enough classic, it might still be kind of interesting, but like, you need to also have some stuff in there for like the newer people, and then like people like me who kind of really got into Legos in like 2005, 2007, or like between 2005 and 2010. Give me more of those things. I would be really interested in getting more of them. So, like, I think that would be kind of cool. Like, I'm hoping that is maybe a sign of things to come with that, is them actually adding in some more interesting, newer things. That might be a risky fight there. I mean, I could kill them off kind of quickly and just have some of these two. But I don't know, I don't know if I'm about to put the time limit either. Saving them for last. I guess we'll go with this team. Give a little bit more, some new stuff. Also, I think it's kind of nice to have some stuff you can actually go out and actively buy at the same time. Would like to have some more like new theme, other theme stuff that's not actually in this game. I feel like that's why we just got like a new collectible figure, because it's collectibles and they're already in the game. But I would love to see somebody else get added in that's like new. I still think the game had like missed a major opportunity by not adding in anybody from what was it? From Hidden Side. I think Hidden Side would have been a perfect one to add into the game. It would have been great to have like another spooky sort of like fig in the game that wasn't Castle. I mean, I guess we also got Ghostbusters, but I feel like then you could have added in a Ghostbusters like tag into the game that wasn't just Ghostbusters, and given that to Hidden Side as well, and had like Hidden Side and Ghostbusters on the same sort of team with each other. I think that could have been very interesting. We'll go ahead and just send you back. And cancel you. There we go. Pop one of these as well. Yep. look forward to playing Project X Zonw after this too. I'm probably gonna do Expedition after this. I think I may be doing that. That might be too many battles. There we go. Get some healing going. Did that heal yourself? I don't remember. Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay, catching up. You're going to save gems for holiday break. Hoping holiday break is next, break, or one of the next few months. You don't think you need to spend any gems on basil because you only need 25 times. Yeah, that one probably is like an easy one to do. And I don't know, that one might even be worth like saving up the event currency, just like buying a bag and hoping you get like 200 master tiles or something from it, or something weird like that. Okay, what team do we want to fight for second to last? That's going to be our last team. Does anybody else look? You know, Chicken Soup guy might be kind of a fun fight. Just like, go back to the OG days. That one still be kind of interesting too. Because I'm not having a Leo. Yeah, we'll fight Chicken Soup. I don't know, it's not going to be a hard one. I remember those days of using Chicken Soup guy. I might as well. I have a bunch of these. These called Hill Kits? These ones the Hill Kits. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what the next calendar is going to be like. There's, I think, been a decent number of ones that they haven't reran recently that have, like, good things you can get, as long as they're, like, two of the things that work a little bit more late game. I think it's going to be a probably pretty good month next month, though we might have to remember that there is a chance that whatever is the second event, they can always be doing an update before it, so even if that one seems like it'd be more, like it's extra, so if it seems like it could be a boring one, just remember that it could be the event that's getting maybe some new stuff thrown in it. So that would be always kind of interesting, so maybe it might be worth considering, because like, that was the main reason I didn't save up any gems for this event. Also, even with this event adding in the new stuff and knowing about the new stuff was them rerunning the anniversary event for 5 days was like, yeah, that's a good way to suck out all of my gems I have saved up, is rerun the anniversary event and give me access to a couple more nicer fix, and maybe one that was even added into some of these more recent events. I'm going to finish them off, hopefully with this. I hope I get at least one of my healers to be able to heal, but oh well. I kind of. Although, I mean, I'll be happy to have the Spooky Army event rerun again. Like, I need to go by Spooky Army, but I'm like, I'm a Spooky Army self. Castle 2007, you got me there. Also, having all the figs unlocked, that is also kind of nice. So, like, I'm a little bit self-controlled. Although, I do want to see, before I do the last fight, let's see, 4 stars. Of course, you're at 4 stars, you kind of don't count. 4 stars. And for exactly 4, I need 475. So there's like a decent bit of stuff I can work with, although I think it actually could farm all 3 of their nodes, so that's at least not. I don't have to spend gem refreshes on the nodes, I can farm like all of their nodes, and their node. So, and I think that one would actually work out pretty good for me. Though I might not go too hard in on spending gems there. I just have to see what else is going on the rest of the month, see if I would spend gems on there or not. This is only a 4-star goal. Well, actually, it probably would have been an easy node to have done. But where is that last tournament one I want to fight? Here we go. this one should hopefully be fun. I don't know, maybe this seems actually really good. I don't know. Yeah, York deserves Spooky Army. York, I think, definitely deserves Spooky Army way more than Zombie. Zombie, I feel like Zombie just got to put a bit big on there. He didn't even get like any good rework to work with it either. Also, it's weird because everything else was actually from that theme. He is not from that theme, which I find extra interesting because I feel like you could have just thrown that tag in on Ghost or somebody to make them a little bit more useful. I think Ghost might would actually work with that team a lot better than maybe some other ones would. Oh my gosh, that Leo is dying kind of quickly. Y'all debuff immunity. I would like to go ahead and target. Oh. There we go. Target that guy again. But yeah, it feels kind of weird to me to him just kind of getting it extra randomly. Like I said, I think Ghost might could have worked better on that team getting it too. Because you're not kind of wanting Basil that way. Like I feel like removing it from Basil when he gets 50% health and moving Khan is kind of an actual detriment to that team. Like, I wasn't expecting Ryu to die to Andreas, of all people. I really didn't know he was on low health. I also didn't know he was on that low of health that Andreas could kill him. So that was a shocker. Got shocking Andreas kills today. But like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think the reason I don't like Ghost with Basil is Basil also can heal up with his basic. So if you have payback on him and taunt, he is actually pretty good. Oh, that killer, making sure he for sure won't come back. Excellent. It's extra good, or not too bad, because like he can go down low, but then he can heal himself up pretty decently. That's what I do with him for like my magical teams. I keep him with payback and taunt if at all possible, and he just keeps on. He might get low, but he'll heal back up fairly quickly. It's not like that big of a deal him getting low on health. I guess I'll just a bit of time. Oh, and he gets his ultimate off, which shouldn't be too damaging to us though, I mean, honestly. They're gonna drop the big one on that. So yeah, but I do think Ghost kind of works decently well with Spooky Army for like 5th big. Don't we like try out more of the other like spooky options, but don't like get a little bit more leveled and really try them out, like who would work the best. I don't feel like Zombie would, even though I think he does get a little something for being Spooky Army. And York probably work pretty good, and I think he looks very good thematically. I think Ghost would also work, keep Grimhelma alive a little bit longer. And then if Ghost dies, I think Malak can revive him. Slimer also probably works good as another good attacker with that team. Decent bit of sustain there. Yeah, Early Adopters was really nice. Probably not gonna go like too hard on it next time it runs, and I get 5 more tiles. I also feel like for doing all of that and getting 4th place, I should probably get a little bit more than 5 tiles. Like, almost feel like maybe you should up it to percentage first 25, or maybe like keep it 15 and do like 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and maybe work a little bit down. Maybe have a couple people that can get 10 or something. Even when there's a little bit more stuff. Also, I feel like my personal rework for tournaments would be, oh thanks for the congratulations, would be definitely keep the like a fig here as the like, I guess like main prize. Like, you are guaranteed to get tiles of this fig. The higher you place, the better you. And also probably do brackets. Like if you can get to 300 points, maybe everybody that gets 15 or something might be too easy, but like give it a little bit more of a reason to play it. For some of these times, I think I got on like last week and there was 7 people already at 300, and I'm like, at that point, let's see, maybe I was able to get 7th last time or 6th, maybe I did still get 5, but like otherwise, like I could get 4 for doing 300 battles, and then you get 1. Like this stuff is really not worth it. Hey, if you get, let's say everybody gets to 300 points, but you're the last 14, 15 people to do it, you don't even get any tiles, and I think like that's extra bad. But do it where there is one guaranteed fig. Have them be somebody a little bit newer or a little bit more desired. Spooky Army still probably works okay for that, but like at some point I would probably soon move over to like maybe Cole or Masako. Actually, maybe you can say the set could probably also be good. Like I wouldn't mind 15 tiles with the Easter Chick set or the like Ninjago or City of Sticks, I think it was set. Maybe give me that, but like that's like guaranteed. You're like, I may not get 15, but like you know for sure you're getting them. And then I would probably have some of the bags be any of the most recent like figs. So let's say if we do it for last year, you could get any of the 4 Spooky Army figs, like the new Malak ones. You could get Leo or Alan. You could get Andreas. You could get Santa. Rita, no, they're not like that good, but at least like a newer fig. Rita, Ernest, maybe throw a non-such too in there, something like that. But that one's random. Like you might get 1 to 20 tiles of some of those figs. You don't know which one. Like you might have a few of those you would need or you want to get, and you might still get somebody that might be nothing, or you might even have them already maxed out versus another one. But hey, that one's random. It's better than like, here's a couple Ash tiles, here's a couple Lloyd tiles, or whatever some of the tiles are, and some of them where it's just like those figs are so kind of outdated. Now, like for a new player, sure, maybe if you are under like the total awesomeness of like 1 million, maybe those are the bags you get. Some more early game stuff, because you're not late game enough to like maybe need some of these other things. But you can do something like that, maybe start adding in some of the new stuff. Maybe we rotate some of that stuff out when you have the new things, like maybe go ahead and put in Hole and Masako, and maybe Gold and Chili into these bags too soon or something. So you can, like, there's like a reason maybe to play, like you might not for sure get any of them, but there is at least something, like a little bit of a carrot dangling on the stick, like you could get 200 tiles of gold from playing tournaments. I feel like that would be a good reason to maybe play it. Okay, talk to you later, Black Ninja. But I feel like something like that could maybe be a good thing to add into tournaments to like encourage some people to maybe try playing them. Is like just add in something where there's like, you can get some more of the new stuff. Because kind of the bag's a little bit worthless. Probably put more late game gear stuff in there. Like, I need a lot of those pizzas. If I can get like a good chance of getting those pizzas from those bags, that would be pretty good. Like, I can see myself getting interested in those. Also, this last gear piece over here takes a long time to load. On my phone, this one takes like a good 20 minutes, 20 seconds to load when I click on it. You lost more of that currency. But I feel like something like that could work. Like, even if I don't have like the fully crafted gear, at least give me some of the gear pieces that like I would need to craft those pieces with. Like even some of that basic late game map stuff. Give me less of these things I don't need. Also, maybe remove the pieces that nobody uses from that from those bags. Keep it to the stuff that's actually like good deluxe. I'll probably do one more one more arena battle, and then I think I'm going to shift on over to Project X Zonw. Also, I need to bring the farm more pizza pieces. how this arena battle goes. Oh, the most recent update for Godzilla Battle Line is here this new season. A little bit weird. Terrestrius, well, I guess technically Godzilla from Singular Point is now a leader, which is interesting. Very weird kit though. It makes like, I would call them past abilities. They have another name. Not a bit. Not summon. But like the missile strikes and stuff. You make all of those cost one less. Ooh, wow, that's young. Which just feels extra, like, not too great. Or it is very niche. You are rarely using a bunch of those on one, like, team. I think there's also the heal, like, you might use one of those and a heal on a team. But I feel like that's kind of it there. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal you. And it's just a little bit weird there, although I'm happy to kind of have him as the leader. I think he looks kind of cool as the leader. So I'm kind of excited to have him there as an option. But his stuff is a little bit worthless. This hit a little bit extra range, which I think is kind of fun. Something a little bit different than some other figs have had. Not figs, other units have had on there is that extra range. Let me go ahead and hit you with that. You can always center on next turn of his. But I think I'm going to go for the revive. Assuming I don't get disabled or disarmed, or if I even get a turn. Oh, and he's gone. So yeah, everybody's going out. I think I've lost this one. As much as I wanted to do good here, I really need Santa to be able to revive. And Santa's gone now. But he's kind of fun. Not like, I don't know if he's that good with he has a good kit. King Ghidorah now evolves into Mecha King Ghidorah. Kind of hard to get that to do. He's now a leader, is Mecha King Ghidorah. Seems like it might be kind of decent if I'm going to mess around with it a little bit more. You also have Fire Rodan. Fire Rodan does actually seem like that good of a leader. But he does do, I think, a little bit better stuff. See you Black Ninja. But he does, I think, a little bit better stuff now. I mean, he evolves when he dies. So it's a little bit easier to get him to actually evolve now. A little bit mixed on his actual main usefulness. Ooh, I only need 16 tiles for that to actually get that to level. To get that to level 5. Also, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom before we change over. Okay, I'm back. Let me just get some other stuff swapped over though, right quick. But yeah, this season is a little bit weird because you do have Mecha Godzilla, which is new in Godzilla Battle Line, but they don't have anything else really new. I guess the new evolution condition for Rodan's kind of new, but I don't think Rodan's like that good. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's weird, kind of not really having something new. I'm looking for here we go, emulator, and I'm looking for Citra, I believe. Citra Nightly, Citra QT. I might remember how to play this game too. That's gonna be a little bit of a different one. I want to get an update. File. Load file. I'm looking for. Not Puzzles and Dragons. I'm looking for was Project X Zonw. And we'll be swapping over to 2DS emulator, I believe. Colorful like that, or I want to go with the other one. I don't even like just black. Okay, let's get him on like this. Space, there we go. It'll be kind of a weird month for that. We're coming up to like the anniversary, so look forward to maybe having some other cooler stuff. But also, it's gonna be a month to give away from different pieces for some of the like new leader units. So I'll get some more pieces for the other stuff I already have. Should at least be an interesting month this month for the PvE stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. I think the last time we did Frank West. Let's see, it was wherever he was from. Okay, Further Misadventures of Tronbon. They introduced Tronbon, and we were in, I think, the shopping mall, which I guess was from Dead Rising 1? Dead Rising 1 or Dead Rising 2? Not the most familiar with those games. We also got introduced to Cosmos and Telos, or we got introduced to Telos, but not Cosmos, but she was looking for Cosmos. What do we do with the team? We have them with him, yeah. I think he gives them like a guaranteed like armor break or something, kind of looks decent. So those two. And we have Tronbon teamed up currently with them. No, that's the best. But I'd have to see what she actually does again. Okay, so this pair increases the range by 2, so movement range, so but kind of technically also increases attack range. This character gives for XP 1 more support attack, not bad. Heal HP, so it heals to an ally, which I think you also can do to yourself. Give 4 HP with rescuing, so they're kind of my revival person. They give 50% XP, which is really nice. This cancels enemy counters, so it's a good one to have for like the lead unit, because like the leader, if they get KO'd, it's normally kind of over lots of battles, so that's a good one to have. Fix enemy launch height. Not too bad. Let me take some XP. Oh, and it also cancels enemy counters. It's not inactive. Oh, it's active, not passive. And what's one more attack no counter, so it's kind of nice. So it's some nice stuff there. I think I might leave that. No. Can't remember which buttons do which. Could maybe see swapping these with somebody. Heal HP, so you don't need another person on your team that heals. and you get some more experience. Yeah. You're probably decent where you are right now. So, no, this is back. Next stage is back. Proceed to the next stage. It's been a little bit since I've last played this. I'm interested to see how this goes. Sire, didn't think I'd ever be back here. I was hoping to finish things before any distractions came along. Nothing's ever that easy though, is it? Like the sounds of the heads turning. We came back out. This is where we entered from? I think this is a little bit different area. Where are we? Shibuya, because they entered Shibuya because they were trying to go to his detective agency to get something. They went to the building that he was supposed to, and they went into the mall. And I can't remember if we tried to exit back through the mall, we got sucked into the fountain. It's been a little bit. But we teleported somewhere else. So there might have been some people that got sucked in the fountain, I don't remember. I think we might have split it. Oh wait, I think it was the fountain, because I think Chris and Jill was maybe there again, and we left them, or something like that happened. I don't think we all teleported together. I think there was some other people we had maybe last time that we split up from. We went right through the door, and now we're in Shibuya? This is crazy. Oh, the guys from Roppongi. What brings you here? Yeah, I think she was watching as we entered that place in Roppongi, which I think is where we entered from. All that map with that fountain and that little bit of a lower courtyard area in the middle, which I think is Roppongi. And I think Shibuya is a little bit different, which I mean, I know this map definitely for sure looks different, but it could have been like a different part of the building. Or I don't know if that building we entered was technically on that map or not. I found the map stuff kind of interesting as a level design. I mean, it's not like anything too crazy. Also, somebody working on like a Project X Zonw 3 map ideas is something I definitely do consider. Who's she? Nobody good, judging by the monsters she's got with her. You're Saya, agent for Umu. Uma? I think it's like Anmo Mage or something. Uma? I'm saying Uma. Uma. Agent for Uma. Well, detective from Interpol. Same as always, I see. Shibuya has been closed off to the public. What are you doing here? Maybe that's the reason it's closed off to the public. Uma? Closed off? So I'm not in Armstrong City any longer? I think we could all use a little explaining, Kagero. No problem. Let the all-knowing Kagero lay it all out for you. Shibuya is laden with monsters and dimensional rifts. I like how that's not on the same line. I feel like you easily could have fit laden and maybe even with on that same line as Shibuya is. Once it got too far out of control, they closed off the entire neighborhood. And I don't know if this is a thing original to this game or if that's Shibuya being coordinated. It could be a reference to the previous game, Capcom X Namco, which I would like to maybe try playing at some point, but it doesn't have an official English translation. Or it might be from one of the different games in the series. So some of the things that's going on with the world is references to some of the different series. I don't remember all of the stuff that's happening in all the different franchises. That's why they call it a closed city nowadays. Uma is a group that's fomented? I guess it was like fermented? It's fomented chaos worldwide for many years. Most of its members are supernatural creatures of one sort or another. She's apparently a werefox. I'm a werefox. I just said that. You don't say. Nice to have an Uma agent in the flesh to give the story, I guess. So this town gone rotten and they just put a big lid on top of it. I mean, if it is full of portals, it's probably not safe for the public. I mean, I don't know if you know how easily you fix a portal to a different world type situation going on. Yeah, now Uma's messing around in here. What you doing anyway? Now, can't kiss and tell. In a hurry? You up to something? I am. I wish I could relax a bit, but I can't. Okay, apparently got a disconnection there. I don't know what all exactly happened. Okay, I seem to at least have reconnected. I don't know what that's gonna look like all there. I think I stopped the new stuff doing it, so hopefully we should all catch up. If anybody doesn't want to watch the VOD of these, I don't know. Here are little snags, such as you guys. Now that you've seen me, I can't let you go alive, so sorry. Someone just told me the same thing earlier. What was that? Tell us? I'm saying tell us. T. Ellis. Mind if I take a pic? Ooh, a big photographer. What's that? Ooh, a pro photographer. Get my good side, alright? Snap. Don't even think about pointing that thing my way, Buster. You want to take a picture taken? Right then. Let's get this started. I wouldn't want anyone else to get wind of me while I'm here. Defeat Saya. Allies are wiped out. Also, I'm going to do a little bit update that I'm actually now swapped over to this game. Now on PXZ. And also look for treasure.
Hi, Chuma.
Did I click on here? Nope, not that button. What lets me? Okay, so that does that. Is it these two? Trying to remember the buttons that let me change camera angle here. Now let's see. PUX to swap back to the unit you were controlling. Okay, it's actually arrow keys. So we got one treasure over there. One way over there. One over there. I think that is it. So send some people over this way. Probably my most leveled person this way. And then some people go there and somebody go over there. Oh, what we're supposed to do here? Break? Was this way? Nope. It's been a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna break this street light. Oh, I can't break the street light? Come on. Come on. I could totally kick that thing down. Come on. I could do that in real life. No, I can't. So we're just gonna do you here. Yep, that feels like a decent. I think I might send Frank over that way because they have the extra range. Put you here so you have some backup. I love the sounds of these guys. You go and kick some stuff, you know, as we do. Booyah! not that. Oh, so I can't actually kick one of these? Okay, how do I change who I attack here? Is that with this key? Or maybe there's nobody else even in the range, so I can't even swap if I want to. So I mean, I can fall, yes, fall back a little bit. Oh, I guess we need to approach so we can get to the other side quicker. I kind of don't want to. Yeah, let's just go here. Getting your early challenges. Say that life after we win. Okay, so we little my combos good here. Let's go for that one. Basic here. Okay, I have no backup. Why will always confuse me? Oh, my Kung Fu! And we leveled up. I'll take it. Got critical somehow my first time back. I'll take it. Give you a full defend. I think we're probably better off countering. At this point, we might even be able to kill them off with this. Stand aside. Job to do. Well, at least it won't be bored this time. Maybe we'll get one attack after that, because that probably wasn't the most value off of doing. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and start fighting back. Yeah, let's make sure, just in case I might have another one. I think you maybe even get more the further like leveled up you are or something. I think I remember being able to do more than just one attack at some point. Skill. Yeah, I don't want to fully go that way. But using skateboard. Ooh, there was a reason to go this way. Sorry, we're late, Mistress Saya. Mistress, are you safe? The hay? They cow on a horse, dude. And look at the muscles on them. You we swole. Yeah, well, cronies. You guys frisky? Oh yeah. Shall we give them the business? I don't want to blow my cover just yet. But let's finish them before any more distractions come along. Okay, so there was a reason to go this direction. Wait!
Nani?
Nani? Who's that? Where are you? Show me where you are. I guess somewhere up high? That's usually how intros like these work. Up high? Oh. You could be a ninja or something? Oh, I'm really up high. Okay, we're meeting these people. I'm well familiar with you by now, Agents of Uma. Agent of Uma. Hatching another scheme to spread chaos around the world? I did not think these people got introduced this early. I just heard a bad one? The white-haired bastard. And that meddling fox girl, too! Meddling? Take that back, you stupid ox! Reggie, Arisu, Reggie, and Xiaomu! Sire, this is bad news! I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen.
何を企んでいるか知らんが、お前たちを見逃すわけにはいかない。
I don't know what you're up to, but we won't let you get away with it. Chua! Whatcha? Sound like a lady came out the door. Agents from Shinra? Eh? That saves us some time, but are they real? I'm a bit suspicious, especially of Banana Head over there. Fox Girl? Really? What kind of statement are you trying to make? Like, you'll want to talk. I mean, I don't think she's wearing underwear. This is observation. Have you looked at your own get-up lately? My, this is perfectly sensible, Kai. You should just just punch each other or kiss or something already. I mean, those are the options, yeah. You entered the picture pretty quickly this time, didn't you, boy? Don't call me boy. What do you think you're doing here, sire? If you're threatening innocent people, you're gonna pay for it. A martial artist, a journalist, a zombie, a demoness, a high schooler. We're collecting the whole set, aren't we? And not just civilians. Either. I see a few familiar faces here. Perfect. No need for long intros then. I'm worried though. I have a feeling this is gonna be one long ride. Arisu in Wonderland? Arisu? Chun-Li, can you explain to me how you made it into this closed-off area? Long story short, we went from Roppongi to Colorado and back to Shibuya. Welcome to Warp Zone, huh? Riffs, eh? I can believe it. A lot of worlds are connected, across dimensions. Oregon from Makai, Tron from the future. I probably should have guessed. You know about this? Well, I've had to deal with something like this before. Some of our friends have gone missing too. I think we've got real trouble here. Glad to see we got an expert on this subject at least. We'll find those missing friends in a flash now. Shira, the Japanese special agent group. Man, this group just gets better. It's a crisis, Frank, not a career opportunity. Same thing to him, really. Well, before anything else, we're gonna have to wrap things up here. Oh no, say Shibuya with no shopping talk, about a waste. Sai, no time to enjoy the shops in Shibuya, I guess. We're gonna have to take care of this lady gangster first. Defeat Sai, Reggie and Xiaobu are defeated. I feel compelled to. I could go shopping, get me some good stuff, but I guess we need to go ahead and kill somebody first. Okay, we can. Let's go with the red one, I think, first. I think you must just investigate things, you know. I see. I look forward to seeing you in action then. There we go. Try to find which one to actually summon them in from. Okay, I did actually get that. I could have got one more attack here at least, but like, I was pressing the other button because that's Q and E on here.
一つくらい弱点を
Should I
教
tell
えて
you
あ
one
げて
of
もよかったかしら
should I tell you
敵
one
に
of my
塩を送る
weaknesses?
必要なんてないでしょ
Oh, one of your weaknesses. Okay.
旅の始まり
Come on, let's go crack some nuts.
なるほど
I see a bullet thing in action then.
とこもろとくで
私たちに任せておきなさい
リードを渡してる
Okay, one more attack. Come on. There we go. Good experience. You must be good because your left leg a little high.
心を楽しませるために戦ってないってね
出番だなマユと行くぞ
私ね
I need to, I think, go defeat them first. Let's go and do a full counter. Why not?
シャムヘマをし
Mr.
たら
Jammu, I'm gonna have to give you a rough spanking. Isn't it good doing it a bit too much recently? They're weird. Let's go for basic A. Yeah, there was attacks, yeah. Not probably, but I guess we're gonna go defeat these guys down here, and then we'll go down for that treasure chest. Kicks this out of the way. Let's go for them first then.
女だからって甘く
Don't
見ないで
underestimate
ね
me, call them a woman.
そういうことなら
Looks like all we need to do is get in there and finish it.
私のクールをバカ者
Get my timing off a little bit there. Okay, so even that one launches them up high.
10年早いんだよ
You're 10 years too early.
そういうこと
That's right. You're 10 years too early. I will punch you in your face.
こっちから飛び込んでいくしかない
I was gonna have to
気を
jump.
落ち着けろ
私のクールを
I get some XP back from it, so I'm technically gaining XP. Though I'm also losing some health. It's kind of a little bit of an interesting trade-off mechanic, in my opinion.
かわいいわ
Oh, I think I'll take your body and your soul.
お仕置きの必
Get
要
a
が
little
あるよ
punishment
ね
in order here. I think we'll go with this one. Still need one more attack. I don't think any of mine maybe are good enough to like take them out yet. Gotta level up though, that's always nice.
行くぜラッキーだ
Mixed juice, huh? Yeah, I'll take some mixed juice. I guess. What's my other skills I have? Skateboard, beacon bomb. Let's just see how I pop that. Though if I don't, actually, I might not want to, because if I don't do that, I probably can get an ultimate off on that. I don't want to get any elite in anything. Sad.
それ
レディーもっとだ
ほらごめんあそばせまだまだまださあさあそうしやげよ
Can't get the wrong button. Come on, I could have gotten an ultimate off there.
と
わしのターン
I'll take out you. Why not?
わしにいい考えがある
I've got a good
お
idea.
前の空
Well,
腹
that isn't your
そ
kung
の程度じゃない
all your kung fu's about. Hello, they just screaming. There was at least 16 pieces of fried tofu. No, I'd say 7 pieces of bonus. I could full defend. Or I could counter. You know? Yeah, I'll full defend. So I'm able to harass them more next time. You hear my heart beating in excitement. I'll just take that design of your inner warrior. Yeah, sure, it's a spinning warrior kid. Okay, the best deck, I got a little bit more XP out of it, I think. Oh well. So show something good talent. First enough, I think it's just a little LD to be so confident. Okay, and we attack. Ouch. And I just run over here. I should still full defend, why not? Save some health a little bit. Ow. Now I'm trying to remember the controls here. Yes. Let's go for you. I just need to learn first hand experience too. I don't think you're going to learn anything from these guys though. We'll bounce them a little bit more. Begin when you're ready. Like somebody stronger than this. Oh, we have a couple of those people coming in here. No, not that button. This button. Skills. You just want to heal yourself a little bit. Yeah, she'll start fight him. What's with his screaming? I go back with him without he's screaming. Ow. Which of these first see? Can I do skateboard? Yes, use that. Support is that one, and let's start with that. I get a good bit of damage in there, I think. All things considered. Ow. Beat you up. Because seriously, I'm always serious as long as I'm not
面
bored.
白いことにはね
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what it is. It kind of be like that. There we go. Yeah, critical on that.
やった
We did
あ
it.
らちょっ
Really?
と無理し
It's
て
a
ね
bit forced.
ほらこっちよ
出番だな
Yes, then.
いいぜもろとけ
Zinvinous T-shirt. Apparently that's a word. Let's line up here. We can approach them shortly, or go ahead and approach them now, hey. I will shoot you.
お
In
う
the
兄
face.
ちゃんバイパーしてみえへんか
Five for
似たようなのおる
looks
ぜ
just like you.
ほほそれは優雅で可愛い感じなんでしょ
全部引っ剥がされる予感しかしないけどいいんじゃないかな
Okay, scratching
わしは
before
手加減できへん
fighting.
ね
Okay, so you remember they do have, but better to definitely counter with this team. Get to level 4, excellent. Solo training.
神羅健山
Probably at least take out one of these guys now. Dun 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 dun. This is cool. I guess we put the y'all on him. Let's do basic.
おや将来
バカな私の活躍ご覧あれ
Okay, I didn't do a good job of damaging him there. I'll let him bounce enough. Ow.
俺ぞ独連しまったくらえ
Okay, we need to get a heal in there for them. That's only for self though. Let me try it.
回復な
Yeah,
ら
it's only for self. Yeah, if you take him on that, what level are you? I'm level 4. I will take out the other guy.
俺の拳が叫んでいる
Well, put him in 5
思いを持
with
って
passion.
戦えと
そいつは頂上
Excellent.
だ
Let's do this.
よしやるぞ
私のチーム
今の承知
いっちゃうぞバカ者いいなさい
Get some more XP back. There we go.
私の方が強か
Looks
った
like I was stronger of us. Yes, this is superb.
私ですわね
And now y'all who are level 3 can go and take him out. Though, first skill. Yes, we'll do this to
配
you,
達お願いエネルギ
to
ーボトル
y'all, and maybe even them using all my XP.
届けて
Yeah, it should be good. I mean, I should be able to defeat them without using that. Here we go. Yeah, select the right person.
指揮弾撃ちますわそれやりますわ
ができないんでな
They do that.
お呼びとあらば即参上
竜巻蹴り糸
Okay, I was in the wrong button there. You got more XP out of it. Like, why is it not doing anything? Get to level 4, excellent. Oof. Not too shabby for my return battle, I suppose. Mr. Sire, I've completed the preparations. I'm gonna go on ahead. They're being activated, and he's coming in here for some big damage. Torment! He's coming in for me. Luckily, I'm coming in for them too. Crazy. Got fire eyes.
そうね
He said this is going to require some extreme measures.
バイパーの意地見せたのか。そったらあかんで。こんなもんかい。
That's it. Get that ball on me. Oh, they all looks a no show.
始めましょう。
Bum, 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 bum.
中国4000年の
I'll
技
share
の
the culmination of 4,000 years of Chinese history.
若いわ
We use this before the
何年く
Cairo.
らいだったかしら
I'm gonna spin kick. Let's go up.
応援だけじゃなくってよ
Okay, basic attack.
だらしなかったわね
How pathetic. Try again next time.
いいよしないそっ
Perfect.
ちがいいならそれでいいさ
If you're happy, then I am too.
行くぞ。おっしゃ
I think I need to get somebody down here to get through that item thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and move in on him.
Ready, fight.
コエン戦客年間配線客人あらば即さんだ
Oh my gosh, how am I messing up so badly? I didn't even get to get my ultimate, which I had up XP for. That's all I really want to do there.
行くぞ。
Well, maybe I move them away so I might send them down here to get the loot. So they don't get
シャオ
killed.
ースクリューからの
That was
シ
a
ャオー
double
ス
jump
固
by
め
a
に緊張
double
させ
fist.
初めて聞いたぞ
I never heard of those techniques. Oh, did you just come up with them right now or something?
シャオルーナありがとう
I think he drops his tail on the ground.
これで飯を食ってるん
So
だ
put
負けはしな
rid
い
of the table.
マジよもう少しキャラを押し出した方がいい
Use a bit
よ
more character. So put rid of the table.
頑張るぞ
I kill these with box things. Wow. This button? Looking for at least a little bit of nibble, nibble, nibble.
行ってきます
If I save it, I might could go in on him. Yeah, we're gonna be bad. We're gonna play bad strategic here. No, maybe if I did one more here, I don't think I'm probably gonna get him. Yeah, we really need to do it. Skill, energy delivery.
コブ届けて
Maybe one more of these two. Yeah, let's just actually save it because I might do a full block next time.
Ready, fight. ダブルラリアット。
まずは式壇発射
フライパンだ。その時を待ってたぜ。
Okay, know all you've got.
見せなさい
I think he was gonna fall there a little bit quicker so I could hit him right if we got to the bottom.
出番だな。
It worked out.
行くで
Let's go for him.
これも訓練っていうか
They said
勉
training
強な
or
の
study.
心
何事も
Fun lessons or refining as a woman or anything related.
ひねりを加えて
好きだらけや
私のクンフーを見せてあげる
It's all the damage.
食いしばれや
Chop on the teeth. But for Messiah, it's easier than my normal cases.
ボケか
Now
まして
that
もろ
felt
た
really good.
お仕事お仕事
Like at least this isn't the team that's better to counter with. It's
も
my
う
main team.
私
No, man, we go ahead and beat on her a little bit. Kick the face in.
そうだこれならどうかしら
There we go, not that good there. Let's see if we'll wait the last minute this time. Not too much going on, but hey. Do some damage to it. Ow.
将来春夏秋冬
Stabbed me quite a bit.
わしが切り札
As you have to. Stop here. He's moving faster this time. Yeah, let's go and kick his face in.
私のクンフーをかっこよくとってよ
Okay, so that one I can remember launch this here, so I probably want to save that one. What I want to do for left instead of right for this starter.
行くわよ
I'm not going another heal. Nope.
エネルギーボトルよ5分届けて
Yeah, let's go ahead and use all of that. I kind of don't like the items though with all the regular attacks. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way.
お待たせですわ
Get that other one.
私に背中を
There we
預け
go.
て
The other one's good if you have them in the air, the item throw, but a little bit hard sometimes to get some of the things up there. A little bit maybe more risky in my opinion.
退屈ね
I guess we won't work on her. Is there anybody else down here? Nope. Yeah, let's just kick her face in.
ハートピアッチング貢献
お嬢教えた通りにな
シャンシャンならどうかしら
I will start with the left one for them too. Left one might always be like the best one to break with. I feel like
私ね
a lift up it might be for defend. Especially like you use like a full attack on her.
何ぐりね私が合わせてみる
と思いなさい
弱いのここでインドを渡したる
They kind of missed out there, but he kind of launched her. He also kind of missed with. I'll take it.
さて
Yes, go.
容赦しないわ飛べ私の活躍
Need a little bit more to get him there. We're almost level 5 anyway, so probably let these people have a little bit more XP as well. We've got this. Item throw, yeah.
この時を待ってたぜ
Double A. That will do item toss. I want to use the ultimate. Up to level 5 now. Full grind? I'll take it. Ooh, it's been a while since I fought in this world. Mistress, I'm digging out early.
待てい
Actually, no, man, before I do this, I need to go up here and kick. Cup of drink. Ain't nothing too fancy, but it's not too bad. B.
ターンエン
行くわ
And we
よ
just, oh yeah. Let's get it.
Ready, fight.
Is it that one hits more than one thing? That one broke it?
ソウルピス
応援だけじゃなくってよ
Okay, there we go. We actually got an ultimate hit.
闇の原因
Okay, go
ご
look
覧
at the
なさい
Phantom of Darkness.
いかが気持ちいいでしょ秘伝の七星の蹴り七星先空脚
Senku Kiku! The other top of the lungs. Ow.
はあサククラッチ春夏秋冬
Retaliation there, Saya.
お仕事お仕事
Ooh. Yeah, everybody needs to defend. He's right, so die.
だこら
Can't revive them, but I don't have enough XP, but we will destroy you. I'll kill go first. I wasn't expecting you to retaliate with the super attack and then kill them with a regular attack. Get that in there.
任せや
Seems like it's still my friends, but me. Oh my gosh, I almost messed it up. I was trying to get in a critical with her. She's dropped. She did way quicker than I was hoping. Sometimes it dropped, well, you have to really kind of memorize what actually happens. Fashionable lip cream and apple jam. I'll take both of those. Ow, that hurt. I haven't felt that in quite some time. Well, we're already working. Looks like this is going to be another long fight between us, boy. Fine by me, I know what I have to do, and that's never going to change. You got it, and we're going to work it a lot quicker this time around. Hee hee, ciao. And we're going to do one more mission after this. Ooh, is it over? Any enemies in range, guys? All clear, Miss Tron. Hee, with you guys, there's never a dull moment, is there? You might be enjoying this, Morgan, but me, I'm exhausted. At least I accomplished what I needed to. Getting into contact with Shinra so quickly was a real stroke of luck. With us? Right, we thought we needed to talk with you about my stolen portal stone. What? Ooh, that doesn't sound good to me at all. Oh, that doesn't sound good to me at all. Yeah, probably not. It probably related somewhat to this. And yeah, I might go ahead and end it here, as much fun as I am having. Am I doing a do save for each chapter? No? Okay. let's go ahead. I think I might call it here. As much fun I'm having with other things that we'll need to do tonight. It's getting a little bit late. This is taking a little bit long. I mean, I have fun playing this, so it doesn't really matter that much. But it does take a little while to play this. So I think I might go ahead and end this here. Thank you for all who came out here. Let's exit now. Let's go ahead and save one more time just to make sure. And I'll go ahead and exit. But yeah, this has been fun. I have fun playing this game. Also had fun doing this Lego Legacy today, which was a little bit different. Well, basically, it's fun playing it. Playing all of the tournaments, wasn't expecting to do that, but hey, something a little bit different to do. So, yeah, hope to see you next time. Might do another one next weekend. I don't know when the next stream might be. We might maybe playing this again, but I might play a couple other games in the meantime too. I don't know. So until next time, this is Betuor Gripley signing off. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. And see you next time. Bye bye. Hope you look forward for more Lego Legacy and Project X Zonw. And I might do some little bit more stuff later this on the Discord set. So until